I like this. I like this.
Yeah.
Now,
y'all getting heated. Y'all getting heated. Y'all getting heated.
I'm not gonna lie, because also I wanted to ask you too. Growing up in Queens, in the rap scene and everything, very competitive in Queens?
Oh yeah. Well,
At that time,
Or how competitive was
you
it?
had Nas.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
You had
all right.
you had Y'all. You had
I'm gonna break
you
it
had
down for you.
Cormega. You had.
like if you look at
I thought Clue was from Queens.
Clue is from Queens.
He is from
Yeah,
Queens.
Clue.
Okay, I'm bugging.
But if you look, it's
I'm bugging.
West Side Queens and South Side Queens.
Right.
Now, West Side Queens is Queensbridge, Ravenswood, Astoria, Woodside, Left Rack, Corona, Elmhurst, Jackson Heights. All right, so let me say the rappers that come from there. That's Mobb Deep, Rapinoid, Nas, Cormega, Tragedy, Akinelli, Nori, Soul Sisters, Roy Flush, Mike Geronimo, right? Then you got Southside Queens. Now, Southside Queens is Southside, obviously. You got Ja Rule, you got 50 Cent, you got Lost Boys, Run DMC, LL Cool J.
Okay.
So
Wow, different styles.
yeah, so
Like
so
even when you name them, it's like
it's too.
Yeah.
I like to
different
call it
worlds.
because like I said, I grew up broke. I like to call it the trains and the buses.
Okay.
So we're the trains and they're the buses, because we only could get to Jamaica Ave, and then from Jamaica Ave, Parsons Boulevards, you got to get on
A bus.
a dollar van or a bus, you know.
Right.
And
Okay.
so I like to break it down like that. And I forgot Irv Gotti,
That's true.
50 Cent. I said 50
Yeah,
Cent.
you
right?
had 50 Cent.
Okay, so stack bundles, yep. So that's all from the different parts of Queens. So is it competitive? Yeah, but for me, Akinelli was from Left Rack City.
Okay.
And I remember me seeing Akinelli on TV, and him, his album name was Vagina Diner, right?
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah.
But that didn't represent my hood. That didn't
right,
represent
right.
my part of the hood that I
Right,
represented,
right.
right? And like he was a freak. He was a freak. His shit was about Benny Hill. You know what I'm saying? He used to rub his own nipples. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
he was a different type of nigga. Like I always
Benny
had to
Hill.
respect that. But I knew I
You
wanted
don't
to.
even know who Benny Hill
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I'm
You don't know either, do you?
What?
Benny Hill.
Benny Hill.
You don't know.
Yo, like it was a horny white guy on late night on TV.
Word. They used to
Like,
run around. Yeah.
Yeah,
y'all
back in the
know,
days,
y'all
your
know.
I know
mom-
I can Nelly.
Your mom used to see you watching Benny Hill, like you turn that shit off, because it was like soft porn and shit, but it wasn't porn.
But it was comedy porn.
It was comedy porn. Word.
It was crazy.
This is different.
It's
So,
crazy.
so I knew I wanted to represent something different. I wanted it to be, that's why I went from Left Rack to Iraq. You know what I'm saying? That's why Queensbridge went from QB to Kuwait. We just wanted to be different, period. Like all of us. I remember Wu-Tang had the Shaolin shit,
Yeah.
so we wanted to go with the Iraq and all that. So, but to get back to see if we were competitive, I believe so. We're just like battle rappers with a beat.
The reason I asked that because it was a setup to go into. I remember seeing a cipher, U50. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, damn.
That was my session. Yeah,
That was
my
your session.
That's my session. That beat playing in the background is www.nori off the NORE session. Like I was the only dude messing with 50 when everyone hated
And
50.
that's where I was
Everybody
gonna
hated
go into. So
Yeah.
when y'all got that cipher and everything like that, I see the other guys and things like that. Who,
Words and Punchline. Words and Punchline was the other dudes. But go ahead.
in a sense, for you, was that like battling in a sense? Because I'm watching y'all all in there. Everybody want to get their shit off, and
Right.
you one of the top niggas in the
Yeah.
game in there.
No, I was headed to be the top dude in the game.
Okay.
But at that moment, to tell you the truth, I didn't look at that like I was battling. I did look at it like it was a cipher.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did look at it like because a time when I knew that when a cipher turns into a battle was My Son and Shine battle.
My song is Shine.
My Son and Shine.
Exclusive.
My Son and Shine.
It's going down.
We in Justin's, and everybody want to know who Shine is because we've never
heard
seen
about
him.
Diddy's
We've never
new
seen him. This
The
is
source
Diddy's
did
new
an
artist.
article on him. Nobody heard his
nobody
music yet.
saw his face.
Nothing. He had the
And-
shirt off with the shotgun scar. All that.
I don't think
Nobody
we saw
knew
that
nothing.
yet. We just found out he got signed to Bad Boy and they got 900,000 for. We don't
the
know what he
deal.
had. We don't know what he got signed for a Bad Boy, but we knew his publishing was 900,000. So I guess everybody was kind of slightly hating on him.
Right.
Like, happy, hey. But man, nigga, I ain't getting $900.
Damn,
Nigga, I got
we
800.
been out here.
Yeah, I got
Right.
899. Like, it was shit like that was going on.
Right.
So he had walked in Justin's, and it was a big, like, this is Shine. Like, that's Shine his head. Like, this is a big moment.
Yeah.
And I remember it was like different people at different tables.
Yeah.
And I don't know why we wound up outside, but I think Chris Lighty was there, and I remember my son, because we start rhyming. I think I set it off, and I rhymed, and then this was the first time we heard Shine rhyme.
Right.
And Shine rhymed, and for some reason, I don't know, and my song could co-sign this story. My song looked at me and was like, big homie, I got this. And he just looked at me like, nigga, you got a deal already? Please. And
Let me just take this over.
and like I swear to God, we communicated like that. Like, there was no two-way back then.
Right.
But he looked like let me
Let me
have
do
him.
this.
Right.
And I remember them going back and forth. And I remember after that, the rumor was that they said Shine could never battle on the street again.
Wow.
Because my
My
son
son
definitely-
got him out of there?
Yeah, my son got him out of there.
Yeah, shout out to my son, man.
Yeah, he was a battle rapper.
Shout out to my son and Sean. 'Cause Sean is he's into politics now in Belize.
Yeah, big.
You know what I mean? Big time.
Now going back to
Wow.
the cipher, you rapping
They're
with
both in the politics,
you rapping with a
actually.
young 50 Cent before Chubby 50,
Nah,
all of that.
but you gotta realize, all right, I knew 50 at that point.
Okay.
All right, I had did 2 records with him prior to that.
Off his
but
project,
we went to Bearsville, so there was this legendary studio. I kid you not. If anybody like from Nas to Nature to Femme Fatale to maybe Foxy Brown to Trackmaster Tone to Steve Stout, anybody you could ever speak to, you ask any of those names. You ask them about the studio called Bearsville. Well, Bearsville, you rent the studio and it comes with a mansion, but it's in Woodstock, New York. So at 6 o'clock, there's nothing there. So you can only make music.
Right.
That's it. You better go shopping and go get your swishers early.
Before that.
Before that, because
'Cause it's dead.
All it is a house and then an engineer. An engineer lives in the house, and then you go to the next. And it was the best music you could make, and we made it at Bearsville. And so we came back from Bearsville. It was me, 50 Cent, Nature. We were all up there at one point together.
Was that like 99?
That's got to be like 97.
97?
It got to be, yes. It's before
So
NR. I'll make it NRE
Oh
album.
my
NRE
God, that's
album is
crazy.
98.
And 50 had a buzz then too, like
50 had a buzz, before
Yeah.
then. Yeah, he had a buzz before
crazy.
then. So we all did that. And that session you talking about is us coming back from Bearsville and me getting with Kid Capri. That was Kid Capri's beat. That's why if you look at that footage, you see Kid Capri. I think he got a hood on or something. And that's why Kid Capri is in that session because
Shout out to Kid Capri. That's the homie.
Yeah. So
He loved battle
actually-
rap too.
He
So
actually did an album
did you know
with-
Yeah,
50
he
was
did
gonna
battle rap
blow up
album.
at that time? Like how he like when y'all there and y'all chilling, did you be like, oh this kid might be one of them ones, or was it just like okay, everybody just doing their thing?
I know it sounds so like easy to say right now because
Yeah, because he
he is.
He's
I know,
50 now, yeah.
But my dude, from the moment I met him,
yeah.
I knew he was relentless. I didn't know why.
Okay.
I didn't know. I just knew he wasn't stopping. I just felt it. He had that type of energy I had when I was on the block, where I said, "I'm gonna finish my cracks every day." And it was just something about him. He was cocky. I've never met a humble 50 Cent. Never. Like even in the
Even in
beginning,
the streets
even
and all that?
in the
Yeah.
streets, even in the beginning, he's always believed in himself.
That's
He's
what's up.
always like,
Yeah.
And so I know it's so easy to say, so cliche to say, yeah, I knew he was gonna be a star, but it's the truth. Just like Pharrell, like I know it sounds like so easy, but the
What made
moment
you
I met-
decide to like bless him with those 2 tracks? Because you know the
Who, 50?
yeah, because
It was hot.
Yeah.
The tracks was hot. I was walking from studio to studio at the time.
That's when he was toning with Tone and
Tone and Poke, yep.
Yeah.
And I remember this. It was an honor. The first one I did, it was an honor because, and the second one. But he said, "Man, you know the hood gonna co-sign me if I get a track with Nori," and like so he let me know how powerful I still was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he was like, "Yo, if you do this track with me, I know the hood is gonna co-sign me," and I did it, and it was kind of real because I didn't know the pressure that he was on, like, that he was going through at the moment. I didn't know about blackballing. I didn't know
Balling and all
that
that
even
stuff that was going
even if that existed. Like,
It's hot for trap turned smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot with gorillas. Now I'm rock with you niggas.